This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with such an incredible independent recording artist, the one and only ALYSSA Ruffin. But before we get to our interview, here's a sneak peek at the music video for her incredible song, Collateral Damage.
Took me a really long time, but now I've got time to rhyme. Many years I struggled to find a love that was never mine. You took a piece of me and made me believe I hurt so many, not knowing why. The thought of it still makes me cry. I was trying to find myself for years. I couldn't find a way. Then I finally broke down in tears. 'Cause I have faith, found my voice one day. And I'll be strong when I find the words to say. I am a ticking time bomb. If you're in my path, when I'm hurt, you'll feel my wrath. My apologies to you. This is all my heart can manage. You have been my collateral damage. Whoa.
Well, hello, ALYSSA. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
ALYSSA, it is so nice to meet you. I love this app because here we are. You're in Alabama, me in New York City, and we are connected and we get to talk about you and your amazing music. I want to begin first and foremost, ALYSSA. Talk to me a little bit about the impetus behind you, not only writing the song Collateral Damage, but the whole concept behind the music video.
So Collateral Damage was sort of a collaboration. I partnered with DT Hudson Writing Company. He's a military veteran. He was tasked by the Veteran Affairs Office through their program Warriors in the North to kind of pair veterans with musicians to turn their stories into songs. And so Collateral Damage is a combination of a poem that a female veteran that I was paired with wrote. And also I shared a similar story to hers. So it's also a perspective of me, and I sort of turned it into an uplifting power anthem for other, folks struggling with trauma. And the music video was shot on location when I was in the studio in Madison, Wisconsin, recording my final vocals for the release of the song. And so that was produced by a Grammy voting member. She's the first female Pro Tools expert, and her name is Audrey Martinovich, and it was filmed at Audio for the Arts in Madison, Wisconsin.
So incredible. And that song in your album, nominated for how many Josie Music Awards?
I was nominated for 4 Josie Music Awards, and I won Vocalist of the Year.
You won
And
Vocalist of the Year for Modern Country Female, correct? Nominated
Yes.
Song of the Year, then nominated Songwriter Achievement, First Touch with Anthony Black, and then Hello Stage Fashion Trailblazer. Hello, fashionista.
Yes, I love my stage outfits. I just found out I'm nominated for the Red Carpet Awards show in Holland. And it's 4 categories. I don't have them down yet.
You're already going global. And speaking of global, this is what I love so much about this app. You're going to be able to connect and collaborate with now other songwriters and artists all over the world, ALYSSA. I'm curious to know, during this time, it was so tough for humans, all humans, but especially artists. I'm curious to know, how were you able to keep that creative spark aflame?
I have just an overwhelming amount of drive. And so I know that the world, was shut down for a moment in time, but I kept pushing, and I actually ended up opening for Confederate Railroad at a motorcycle rally in Iowa. amidst the whole pandemic. And that was, you know, crazy. It was a crazy time. You know, I was traveling across the United States from California to Iowa, and it was kind of weird because it was a little bit desolate out there. You know, not too many folks were out and about. But I think perseverance through any situation is key in, you know, continuing your journey.
I think that's so inspiring. I think it's also so wonderful that you now have this amazing platform that you doesn't seem like you don't take lightly, because I'm sure you realize all of the people, but especially the young girls out there who are looking up to you. Is that important for you? I mean, is that something that, I guess my question is, are you thinking about, especially those young girls out there looking up to someone like you who gets to celebrate not only empowerment, but digging into some, you know, digging into some vulnerable things that we all go through, like trauma?
Yes, absolutely. I'm a huge advocate for especially women in the music industry, and Collateral Damage is actually, you know, it was all females on that song. The drums, the bass, the cello, the guitar, the producer, all of it was done by females. So I'm very much, you know, an advocate for the ladies, especially the young girls. You know, I'm kind of mentoring a young artist right now in her journey, you know, to make sure that she is guided on the right path and not taken advantage of.
It's amazing, Alyssa. You're an incredible artist, vocalist, songwriter, recording artist. You are a model, an actress, an amazing military wife. And I'm so excited again that you're coming on board FENIX360. I'm so excited that we're now connected. And I guess my final question for you, Alyssa, is if you had to give advice to especially those young girls who want to pursue the music business, what piece of advice would you give to them?
I think staying true to yourself is important, especially in today's music. I mean, we don't have to sign to a label. We don't have to do, you know, the things that they request from us. We can take our own path and do it our own way in our own time. And I also think that it's important to work hard. Your work ethic is everything, no matter what industry you're in. We can dream all day long about what we want to do, you know, and have this big fantasy and this idea of what we want to be. But you have to put in the effort and work towards your goals. And even as an independent artist, I still have personal goals that I have to reach or that I want to reach in order to be successful. So I think it's important to have, you know, that drive, staying true to yourself, and, you know, work hard
Amen, Alyssa. Well, you're incredible, an
and stay
incredible
humble.
artist. Stay humble.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to. You have to. And I think it's such an amazing, important message now more than ever. You know, we've all been having to sit still with ourselves, and probably if we weren't already, thank God I've been humble my whole life, because my mother would slap me across the head if I wasn't. But what a great piece of advice to remind all artists and everyone out there watching that hard work pays off, and not only persistence, but staying humble and just being kind. Like you, Alyssa, it is so nice to meet you. And I'm so, so happy that we are now connected.
Thank you. Likewise.